Hello YouTubers, welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is Frank the Vamp, and I'm here to go over another one, remake versus original. Today we're going to talk about Ju-On and The Grudge. Uh, the Japanese film Ju-On, it was really groundbreaking, and it was so awesome that it had to be brought to the States. Uh, a lot of people always say, when you get an Asian original movie, and they automatically assume that when it gets the American remake, it's totally gonna suck. The other one's gonna be more scary. We recently reviewed, if you guys remember, you've seen my video about the Shutter, the Thai version and the American version. The Thai version was the much scarier one. So, is this the same thing with The Grudge? And actually, no. This one time when the American version is actually much better. And I know this is going to be controversial because I see a lot of people online. I seen other reviews of the film, and I see comments, and a lot of them swear to you that, oh man, the Japanese, it's going to be better. And well, there's a few reasons why this time, the American version is better. And also, um, I want to say beforehand that they're both great films. I actually enjoy them both. I just finished watching them, and they're awesome, man. They're both have really cool features. But let's just go over the similarities and the differences and what I like about each film, and we're gonna take a look to see if you guys if you guys agree with me or not. But I definitely can tell you that I enjoy both films. So let's get going. So Ju-On, The Grudge. So the original is directed by Takashi Shimizu, and he actually directed the American remake. So this helps a lot. So let's just start diving into why do I think that the remake is better. Well, they're both essentially the same story. It's the same film, but it's told a different way. On the original film, it's sort of like told into this, series of events that are out of order. I'm sorry, non-linear, and then you kind of piece it together, sort of like think about Pulp Fiction type of thing that you're just seeing little bits and things, and you're just putting them together, and eventually they're going to add up to a story. The American version, it's actually pretty linear, with a few jump cuts here and there, but it actually explains the movie better. Um, I give a point to originality for doing it like that for the Japanese audience, and it actually worked pretty good. In fact, if you watch a lot of Japanese anime, the plots seem to be fairly complicated, and Japanese directors, it's been my experience that they want you to think. They want to spark your. American is more like quick delivery, make a clean cut story so people can follow along and they can get captured on it. And I think there's beauty in both styles actually. um, I do appreciate the point that the Japanese version starts by telling this non-linear, and you kind of figure things out, and that's neat. However, I actually do like the American version better because it just to in honest to be told, it's hard to follow that. In the Japanese non-linear a little bit, it just makes it like a little bit less significant, the actually main story, the main plot, because it seems like this just like they almost put like six different mini plots, and they all convolute into one. They all unite into one plot for the Japanese version. The American is just it's just a little bit better explained, I think, and it actually makes more impact that way because and you care more about the characters. So Takashi Shimizu is awesome, man. He brings up the direction here, And I think that with the American version, he just made it better. He kind of like took some things out of the first version that were not strong and just made it accentuated better on the remake. Um, One of the great things that he did is that he actually captured the same actors. So we have in the um, in the Japanese version and in the American version, we have the three main antagonist evil spirits played by the same people, which is pretty awesome. But before I dive into, well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that now. First of all, Takashi Matsuyama is uh, is Takeo Saeki. Um, Yuya um, Oseki is the child, Toshio Saeki, and the most famous one, the woman, is Takako Fuji, played by Kayako Saeki. They both play the same roles in the original and the remake, which is really neat. And I can tell you that the in the American version, I don't know if it's the makeup or the special effects, but Takako Fuji is just much scarier as Kayako on the American version. I mean, truly, the eye makeup, the features. Toshio actually do think that he's a little bit scarier on the earlier version, maybe because he was a little bit smaller. Now it's a little bit, you know, but he looks like the same, but he's 2 years. I think the let me see. I think let me just confirm that for you guys. The Grudge was on Ju-on. I'm sorry, the original was in 2002. The Grudge was in 2004, so the kid's 2 years older. Looks creepier a little bit when he was smaller. The man looks exactly the same. So what's the plot? The main plot is this, okay? This man finds out that his wife is having what he thinks is an affair with the teacher of his son, and it's not. It's more like the woman's just obsessed with the man, but they're not really like having an affair. But he finds a diary, and he starts thinking that his wife is completely cheating on him, and the kid may not be his, and he goes completely insane and basically murders the wife, murders the kid, even kills the family pet, the cat. So yeah, this is pretty creepy. As a result of this, in Japan, which is better explained on the remake too, there's this belief about um, the that when a crime or passion, when there's unbelievable hate um, or negative things happen in a place, that place is from this point cursed. And when is when this curse happens, the vengeful ghost of this person, which is called an onryo ghost, okay, in Japanese. It means that this is a vengeful ghost that can kill and destroy, and whoever steps in that house, it's bad news. Not only are you gonna die, but you're probably gonna die in a horrible, horrible way, and bad things are gonna happen, man. So it's pretty cool. In fact, I can tell you a little bit about this. Is that I truly, truly enjoy that type of things, because those are like based on myth, but I believe that kind of stuff. I believe that if something really negative goes in a place, it kind of leaves an imprint of evil. And we've seen that in many movies. You know, we can tell on the Amityville horror that really happened, and we see that on the Conjuring, another movie there. And in real life, you hear that about all the time when there's murders and there's things. Just a negative stigma. And you know, I don't know whether you believe in the supernatural or not, but it's pretty creepy no matter what. I tell you that I wouldn't live in a house where somebody got axed or killed any way, shape, or form, or some violent crime happened, man. You know, that would give me too much heebie-jeebies. Not even a vampire can live in there. Nah. So, um, so basically, in the Japanese version, what happens is that there's a lot of people that live in there and just experience the same thing as the American. But here comes the big trump card that helps the American huge is Sarah Michelle Gellar. You know, that girl, you know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, come on, she's a scream queen. You know, the director did a great, awesome job bringing her on board. And Sarah Michelle Gellar is just hot. She's awesome. She's the protagonist, Karen Davis. She's an exchange student who becomes a caretaker of a lady, an older lady that's bedridden, and she goes in there and talks about the experiences. So, what else to say about this film, other than it's pretty awesome? Well, um, it's just like I said, it's just the special effects, everything about that, the acting. No offense to the Japanese actors that made the first one, but you know, he just upped the ante, man. He just, the director just made it better by getting a better actress to play the lead, to make the story more concise, the effects to be better, um, the production values are better, sets are better. That house is actually pretty damn creepy. Um, it's, man, makes you really want to respect Japanese horror for their supernatural one. Um, I know we're gonna talk, just as a little preview. We're gonna talk about the Ring and Ringu too, as well, on the next video probably. I don't know if we'll give it a 2 or 3 videos. These are tough to do because I have to watch 2 movies, all right? But basically just better acting, um, sharper directing. The ending is different it's cool that you watch both, but they both amount to the same thing, and there's no spoiler, okay? A curse, with the unreal goals is ongoing, and it's just going to grow and grow and grow until it consumes us all. So be aware, next time you're in Japan, check out that house. Actually, if you're anywhere in the world, man, don't live in a house where some creepy thing happened. Just saying, man, even if you don't believe, I just wouldn't want to do that. So there you go. That's great acting. Like I said, Sarah Michelle Gellar is just a trump card that makes it go over the top. It's just awesome. I love anything that she's in. I think she's really good. Scream queen, man. Awesome. If you don't believe me, watch Buffy the Vampire series, which one day I may do a review on also. So that takes a lot of work though. Expect my reviews from The Walking Dead next. Going on season 1, and then season 2. Season 3 is going to take a little bit longer, so bear with me. I actually haven't started watching season 3 yet, so that's some of the projects I want to do. Walking Dead, The Ring. I hope you guys have a nice Sunday. God bless you. Frank the Bank signing up. Sayonara.